like. It's all bark, we all bite. You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Open them wide. I just buckle up with a few.
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe, we done did it.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup 18, Pioneer. Chap 60, Chaps, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Commanders take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Fields now. Hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60. Ready, go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Wilson's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Fred Warner. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up...
Game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Man in motion, out of the slot. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. It's Benson on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Chips clear. Here we go, son.
A pistol snap, Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He rolls to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
As you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Fields on third. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Butker with the extra point. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
That's right. Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. That's right.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
From the 37. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Don't jump. Ready?
2nd down and 10. Fields. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Here we go.
Simple dive up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go. Here we go.
Option play they give to Benson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, son. Hey, 551, 551.
Shotgun now on third down. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready?
Taylor trying the left side. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Taylor again. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Commander.
Defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Right.
Third and long for him here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Commanders, who are facing 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Fields throwing here. Looking slant route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
EQ. Go.
Fields to throw it. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Set, go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco. Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hut, hut.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, 19 Lion. Go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillan, on the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Don't jump, ready?
Off play action, it's Fields. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. Fields on first down. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Benson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Mini base. Widen up. Here we go, son.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
He's on the move. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. A give left side to Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set. Go, check. Go, check.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here we go.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go.
Give now to the running back. A lot of grass ahead. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
A pistol snap, Fields. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Space to the left. And he's finally brought down at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Benson once more. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Justin Fields touchdown, his 3rd total score this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, pioneer. Check go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Dragon 60.
Here's 2nd and 2. He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They motion a receiver left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
A 46-yard attempt.
It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Go.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now a big play for the Cardinals as they go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
Drive starts out with a... Trying to throw here out of the gun. They did it! He made the interception!
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Check. Hand the streak. Ready?
Here's a give to Taylor. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's back to throw. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Come on. Set it up.
Taylor now up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
70. Warrior 70.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left.
Check go.
Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have, well, was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Here we go. Go.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, son.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Hey,
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Chip clear. Set.
Setting up to pass. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Shoot clear. Go. Hey, Ken.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lofts it deep left. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Butker with the extra point. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
Commanders 37, Cardinals 22.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Here we go, set. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Big gain downfield. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Now we're trying to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Commanders 37, Cardinals 29.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They give up the gut to Benson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've